Hey guys, it's Bren, and tonight I am filming my last two fall test candle reviews. They're not really test candles anymore because it looks like these scents are making it nationwide. People are seeing them in stores everywhere. If they're not at your local store yet, check back tomorrow because they're supposed to be a big floor set. But I am going to go ahead and try to review Autumn Woods for you right now. The thing is, whenever I get a big load of candles, like I did this time from my trip, I always, I burn them in the order of what I'm most excited to burn. So I'll burn the scents that I'm most familiar with, the scents that I typically like first, and then I'll end up leaving the ones that I'm not so sure about for last, which is bad because then those are the most recent videos on my channel. So I feel like I need to say, if you're new here, welcome, but also don't judge my channel on the review I'm about to give because this candle is just way like out of my wheelhouse, as Sean would say. Not the typical type of scent that I would burn, and therefore not something that have any expertise in, and I don't have a lot to compare it to. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it, but if anything that I say contradicts something that any other reviewer says about this candle, just go with their opinion, not mine, because I don't really do cologne scents. I've tried to review them on this channel before, and I should just stop because I generally don't burn them. It's not that I don't like cologne. I like it when a guy is wearing it, but it's just out of context. I don't really like it. It's the same reason I'm not a big fan of floral scents. I like the smell of flowers when it's an actual flower, but it's just not something that I like to recreate. I don't know. I usually stick with fruity scents, bakery scents. Those are my areas where I feel like I know what I'm talking about. With this, I mean, I'm about to give you just a bad review. Whoa. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. It is a rainy day today, so apologies because I think my camera can't figure out what to do with that, but we'll just keep rolling. So the notes on Autumn Woods are dark walnut, English lavender, and white amber. I don't get walnuts. I don't get lavender. Maybe amber, but again, that's not something I'm super familiar with. I guess that's probably the one thing that I do get. But I'll tell you, I picked this candle up because out of all the cologne scents that they put out, this one actually seemed very mature to me, and not like mahogany teakwood where, like I think I said in my haul video, I know I've said in the past at some point, it smells like you're walking into like an Abercrombie and Fitch or some teenage guy used too much Axe body spray or something like that, and it's just kind of like a cheap smell. But no offense to Axe body spray wearers, but this one actually smells more sophisticated, I guess. There's more to it. It's a little more complicated, and it smells a little bit more like a shaving cream or bath product that a guy might use than actually cologne. But if this was a cologne, that would be fine too. The way that it smells on cold anyway. I like it. If I was helping somebody pick out cologne, which sometimes I have in the past, when there was a cologne that smelled like this, I would definitely recommend it. It smells good. But I'm finding that it has changed a lot between what I got on cold and what I got when it was burning. So that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm going to try to talk about it anyway. On cold, you get maybe it's a little bit of that floral coming out, the lavender, but just a little bit. And it feels like a little bit of like a soapy scent. Like I said, it smells more like a man's bath product or something because there's that little soapy undertone, that little maybe floralish undertone. But then there is something that it almost kind of burns your sinuses, Something really forward about it that just really, it's sharp. It's like something on the top that really stands out. And I feel that that's what you lose when this candle is burning. So it's very it punches you, on cold sniff. And then when it's burning, it just loses that. And it just smells very subtle. And as it started burning, I was thinking, this reminds me of a Bath & Body Works candle that I have burned before or smelled before. I know it, but because I'm so unfamiliar with that type of scent, I couldn't pinpoint it. And then I realized it smells a little bit like Oceanside. So Oceanside, I only have this tiny little guy right now. I also brought this up when I was reviewing Happy Dust Single Wick Candle because that kind of smelled like this too, but it had more citrus. But Oceanside has always kind of smelled a little bit like men's cologne, but also like you're at the beach. But like, almost like there's a little bit of like a wet, earthy seaweed type of smell. Like not like at the beach like pina coladas and suntan lotion. At the beach like after dusk and there's like rocks and seaweed and dirt. Like, you know, like realistic beach type smell with a little bit of cologne, you know, and that's kind of a little bit what I got from this. There's this earthiness that comes out when it's burning. But the main thing for me is just that it lost that punch that it had, that little bit of a, I feel like I'm stuttering a lot in this video because I'm like at a loss for words. I'm trying to think like, how do I describe this? I'm just so bad at describing these scents. But that little bit of a burn that you get on cold, just totally gone when it's burning. And I thought it was very boring when it was burning and it just lost what was unique. You know, there was something unique that made me buy this despite the fact that it's a cologne scent and I don't usually like those, you know, despite the fact that I'm really bad at reviewing them. I thought maybe this will be the one. This will be the cologne scent that I actually like. And then no. So I'm mostly curious to hear from you guys what you think, if you typically like and burn cologne scents. And, you know, check out the comments below for other people's feedback too, because I'm not the person to ask about cologne scents, but I'm trying. Since I did get it, I figured I'd attempt to review it for you. Strength and throw was just fine. I would say it was throwing like a 7.5 or an 8, but I wouldn't expect anything less from a cologne scent. They're generally pretty strong. And then performance has been fine too, but I haven't burned it that much because I don't really like it. And as far as the label, sure, I kind of like the fact that there's a green one, but at the same time, I feel like acorns, yeah, okay, that's fall-like, and like taking a drive through, you know, a forest or something to see the leaves change is also fall-like, except for the fact that all these leaves are green. So that doesn't necessarily work for me, but this collection as a whole has decent packaging and cute lids, and I think that's all I can really say about it. But I think that when I went, I bought 22 candles and spent nearly $250. It's going to be okay if I return one, even though I've burned it. I think I might have to do that because I don't see myself ever burning this one again. But that's my personal opinion. I definitely think it's better than Mahogany Teakwood and some of the other cologne scents that they've put out. I just was a little disappointed. I feel like it changed a lot between cold sniff and burn. So again, let me know what you think if you've burned this one. Don't be afraid to pick it up just based on what I've said because it's not generally my thing. But I just want to put my thoughts out there on it. I'll be back with the last of the fall candle reviews. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.